Going Alphas, Joe Worley and Adam Marr here at the 125th Army Navy football game. Please introduce yourself, gentlemen. Oh, and I'm sorry, you can introduce yourself. We're not on a date, and I'm not ordering for you.
Well, I think they'd rather hear from them. The listeners know from me. So if you guys will just give us a little bit of your name and a little bit of a bio.
Sure. Bill White coming to you from the Navy side. Go Navy, beat Army. A 1990 graduate of the United States Naval Academy. Flew the Tomcat for the Navy. And now I work at USAA.
Bob Bragg, beat Navy. I'm a 1994 graduate of the United States Military Academy, and I was privileged to serve our country in the howitzer battalions, shooting cannons downrange. Glad to be here.
Well, Rob and Bill, we had a great time this morning at the breakfast. Listening to you guys talk before we came down here. You have such a great chemistry together. But I'd be interested to hear, what do you miss most about your time as a cadet for the America's game, the Army Navy? So maybe first with you, what do you miss most, and then what do you not miss about getting ready for Army Navy as a cadet?
Well, every midshipman at the Naval Academy, the first 4 words they learn are "Go Navy, beat Army." So you're always looking forward to that Army Navy game, and what I miss is the anticipation. And frankly, the week before the game, there's a lot of hijinks. So you're playing pranks on the upperclassmen if you're a plebe. There are some exchange students, right? So if you have a West Point cadet in your company, you're playing pranks on them. What I don't miss is being outside in the cold and worrying about whether you're going to win the game or not.
Yeah.
But it's probably a long bus ride. Long bus ride.
Yeah, I was going to say, what I miss out is just the energy that goes in the stadium. I mean, you see Tsunami, catch jumping around, waving hats, and it's just a lot of energy, more energy than any other game we play. What I don't miss is early morning formations. The game starts at 3. Those poor kids will be out there at 4 o'clock in the morning, standing out in the cold just to do accountability formations, and they'll be checking on every single minute for the next 4 hours, and they march on at 12 and just kind of sit around until 3. So this is a long, long day. And if it culminates in a loss, God forbid.
And they're always really well behaved. Always really well behaved.
I mean, it's a long day, but you look on the TV and in the stands, it sure doesn't look like they've been up for 12 hours. They are hyped and they are ready to go.
And I think also when you get all this energy and you get all these young professionals together, getting out of 0-3 is just part of it. It's 0-4, and it is. And again, that anticipation for me, anytime I played any sport or anything was the worst part.
Yeah.
And so I think being able to still function at the backside of that and push through, and I think we got a game. I think we have got a game. This is going to be a good year. I think above all, as fun as it is to stomp a mud hole every once in a while, sometimes you just want a good game. We've had a good, both teams have had a good season this year. So.
Hey, we're hoping that this year, unlike the last couple of years, we actually play football before the last 2 minutes of the game. To your point, both teams are great, have great offenses, pretty good defenses, so I'm hopeful that the offenses get a little work done.
No doubt. 2 great quarterbacks, both having great seasons. I think we're going to see more offense than we're used to.
Well, USAA is a title sponsor for the game, and you gentlemen, both senior vice presidents at USAA, talk a little bit about what it means to be on the other side now, both personally and professionally, from your backgrounds, but then also as representatives of the title sponsor.
Well, so I'm fortunate, and Bill has one as well. I have a daughter who graduated class of 21 from West Point. My son is there now; he's class of 25. So I get to see through them how their cadet journeys take them. And now my daughter as an officer, and what that does for me as a leader at USA is that I have a personal interest in making sure that everything we do for our members makes sense. Right, we have the right products, we have the right services, right solutions for them to be successful. And I have people who tell me real time, Dad, not working. And so one of the things that we strive for at USA is always thinking member first. This game reminds us of that, and it allows us to put our best foot forward in terms of we sponsor those people who at some point in time in the future will be leading our forces in the field.
Oh, that's great. I mean, it's an incredible opportunity, to Rob's point, for us to showcase the brand and make sure that we get the word out to military families that we're here to serve them, help them achieve financial security. When you're on active duty, you've got high priorities that look a lot different than doing financial planning, or making sure your insurance is correct, or disputing a charge in your credit card and having that be difficult. So our entire mission is to make sure that those services are amazing. Especially for people that are wearing the uniform today and for their families. So for us, we have to walk that it's a great opportunity for us to get our message out, bring more members to us, but really for the purpose of serving them. We know what it means to serve. That's our tagline. And so we have to show up authentically with veterans, military spouses, military family members on our teams, right? That know the lingo, that understand what PCS means, they get it, right? They understand what that is. And I'll give you one fact. We have over 5,000 military spouses that work for USAA out of 37,000 employees. That's just an example of what we need to make it real.
You might have the unique distinction of being the only insurance company that people generally like. I mean, it's funny. I've got a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old, and so I've seen my insurance rate spike. But it's any time that I've ever looked at insurance, everyone who has USAA is like, don't change ever. Nobody takes care of you the way that USAA does.
I wanna ask a question that's really important to us at the Legion and within the military and the veteran community. And it's a little bit about mental health. At the Legion, we have Be the One. USAA has Face the Fight. The VAs even get involved doing some research and some alternative therapies. So as a leader who's faced immense pressure and responsibility, what role do you believe mental health and holistic healing should play in developing our next generation of leaders and helping to heal our current leaders?
Well, my boss, Brandon Carter, was the person who really spearheaded Face the Fight at USAA. He went to our CEO, Wayne Peacock, and we talked about the number of veterans that commit suicide every day. So it's a crisis, and USAA has put its money where its mouth is, and not only done that, but gone out and gotten great partners like Humana and others to do the exact same thing with that. I'm proud to say I work in the life insurance area, and there's a lot of folks that struggle with PTSD, and about 4 out of 5 folks who apply for life insurance with us who have PTSD, we underwrite them and we issue them a policy. So there's a big stigma that I can't get life insurance. No, you can, right? And we want people to follow the advice of their primary care physician, their caregivers, make sure that they're sticking with the program, because we want them to be here like today, tomorrow, next week, and getting the word out, I think, is a really big deal, right? It's important to see you and recognize you and understand each other, and make sure that we put those folks first.
It's one thing Bill and I agree on. We found one. And honestly, we both lead large groups of people who talk to members every single day. We train our folks, listen for the signs, look for the things that can help us make sure that if we hear or see something, we can reach out if we need to. And we even have solutions internally where if we can help members get themselves right, we do that. So, to Bill's point, money where our mouth is, more importantly, we see what this is and recognize that this isn't something that's going away. We got to get stronger and better at how we address it to make sure that we can help mitigate some of these issues.
Well, on behalf of the Legion and veterans, thank you for the Face the Fight initiative and helping to bring awareness to it, because it's so important.
Yeah. And I just want to add that, I love what you guys are doing. I love where your heart's at. And we'd love for you to sign our football here. And while you're doing that, if you don't mind, give us an idea of where we can find out more about your prospective team, the USAA, Face the Fight, as well as anything that you wanted to bring up and we didn't get a chance because of him.
Like, for example, how many touchdowns Army is going to win by?
Oh, let me see.
Is it 5?
Well, so here's the thing. So we want to keep it close. We want people to watch the game.
That's right. You gotta keep it
but that said, I think we're going to cover the spread. Spread 6.5, give or take. I think we're going to cover that.
Okay.
Plus a little bit. So my score is, I just revised it. So I was trying to be nice to Bill, but you know what? We're past that. So I'm gonna
That's all right.
I'm gonna go.
Me and Joe have the same
I'm gonna go with
thing
24-17. Which
Okay,
covers the spread.
24-17.
It doesn't totally embarrass maybe, so I'm okay with that.
High scoring game tomorrow. 31-28 Navy. Last second field.
And do you think it's because they're uniforms?
Oh yeah. So the bounty hunters, obviously, an awesome fighter squadron.
Yeah.
Ensign Ernie Jack Ernie said, his bones are with us, and you should fear those bones.
Looking to compete with Army's uniform.
Right, nuts, right? I mean, everybody knows about the Bulls. Everybody knows what happened in that force.
That's right.
It is good.
We're gonna break. You can't break through our line.
And on tomorrow, you
can't break through our line. We'll build, but we won't break.
There you go.
Well, thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for all you do. Such a pleasure.
It's been our pleasure. Really.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
All right.